Good morning. Here is my first daily video, and this is for Tuesday, April 14th. So I'm going to go over all the work that you'll do today, and hopefully this will help us get through the day. All right, so first I'm going to start with our writing. Our writing for Tuesday is a worksheet, and you're going to be writing 3 different sentences. You're going to start out all 3 sentences exactly the same. Do you like? And then with each one, you're going to choose one of these different words: rain, flowers, chicks. So the first sentence would be, do you like rain? The second sentence would be, do you like flowers? And the third sentence would be, do you like chicks? Now, if you'll notice on this one, they're asking a question. So we have a different punctuation at the end of the sentence. We have a question mark. Because remember the 3 things we're learning about a sentence? A sentence begins with an uppercase letter, finger spacing between words, and always end a sentence with punctuation. Most of the time when we've done sentences so far, they've ended in a period, but today we're going to do question marks. Now, on to math. Today we're going to do some math with 10 frames and solving some addition problems. So what you're going to do is roll the die that I sent you, and it's this worksheet right here. You're going to roll the die, and in the first space, say I rolled a 1. You'll put a 1, but then you'll color in 1 square of the 10 frame for that one. Then you're going to roll the die again and say I rolled a 4. Then you'll color in 4 of the squares on that 10 frame, and then you will solve the math problem. You can do it by touch points. You can do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count how many of your 10 frame squares are colored in. So there are a couple different ways to solve each of those problems. And there's 4 on here, so you'll do 4 of them. Now the next math page you're going to do today is a tally mark page. So to remind you about tally marks, remember tally marks are done in groups of 5. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is always a cross. And then if you continue on, you start more. So this is where counting by 5s comes in very, very handy. So you can say 5, and then you can add in 5, 6, 7. So this right here would represent 7. So on here, you will count the tally marks, and then you will find the number over here that represents it, cut it out, and glue it next to it. Now we're going on to language. Language for today. It's Tuesday, so we have new sight words. Our new sight words for today are new, our, please, and pretty. And to help you practice those for the very beginning, I have this rainbow words sheet. And what you will do is you will write each of the words in a different color, and it tells you the color over the side: black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So you'll get a black marker, black crayon, black colored pencil, whatever you have, and you'll write the first one, new, then you'll write our, pretty, please. Then you'll get red and you'll write our, new, pretty, please. And you'll do that with the rest of the color, and then you'll have written the words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in different rainbow colors. And also today we're going to do a read in sequence, which this really helps with our reading comprehension. And reading comprehension is reading a story and remembering what we read. And remember, a story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning usually introduces characters or the problem. The middle of the story kind of tells how this whole story happens, and the end is the conclusion. And if it was a conflict, it's how it was resolved, how it was fixed, how it all turned out. So you will read this story, so read it carefully, and then you'll take these 4 pictures at the bottom and put them in order, how they happened in this story. And then also today you'll do some of your reader. So go over a couple pages, read them, go over them, get familiar with them, work out any words that you're struggling with. And when you can read the page fluently, your parents will mark it either on the back or on the little piece of paper, depending on what books they have. And then when you're ready for a new book, when that book is complete, send me a message and I will put a new one in your next week's packet. Then for our social science and art time in the afternoon, today we are going to make a mystery picture. Now, this mystery picture is telling you up here, it says red, and it says 13, so that means you'll go to square 13 and color it red. Then it says 14, you'll color it 14, but then you go down here to orange, and it says orange 24. Well, then you find square 24, and you color it orange. And you do that with red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Whatever square number is next to that color, that's the color you color, and it'll be a mystery picture. And to go along with our social studies this week, we are going to be talking about rainbows, because the color of the rainbows are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So what we're going to do is I want you today to have your parents go onto YouTube and just Google and just search for a kids rainbow video, so you can learn more about why a rainbow happens, how a rainbow happens. So just watch one video or two, depends on how long they are, on rainbows, but we're going to be talking about rainbows more as the week goes on, so you'll get more information on that. So that is everything for Tuesday, April 14th. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. And remember, if there's anything that you have questions on, just hold on to that page. And on Fridays from 1:15 to 1:45, I will be on Zoom for anyone to pop on to just ask questions about particular sheets or something their child's not getting, or is just for basically questions and tutoring purposes. So we will do that on Fridays at 1:15, and I'll be sending the link to that later this week on Remind 101. So everyone have a fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow.